The Big Bang Theory Season 3 episode review video. Before I get into that, though, pretty important, if you're not caught up to the point where I am, or rewatching or watching The Big Bang Theory, or you're just not entirely sure, then you definitely need to take the initiative and pay attention to the episode's title, which of course I'll mention as well as put in the description for you. If that happens to be the case and you're not caught up, it would be my recommendation that you don't watch this video any further to stay away from any potential spoilers of funny moments that'll happen. This will be The Big Bang Theory Season 3, Episode 4. The title of this episode is called The Pirate Solution. And this will be my review, reaction, recap after just finishing watching the episode yesterday. The guys are watching Gremlins for Columbus Day, a part of a 3-film marathon they do every Columbus Day. One of the other films being The Goonies, and I, off the top of my head, can't remember the third film. Penny wants to host Thanksgiving, which is a ways away still. And Raj is apparently getting deported, so he gets really upset. Well, he won't be able to celebrate Thanksgiving with them due to not finding anything for his research at the university that was keeping him in, that was a part of his visa. Penny overhears outside the apartment as she had left the apartment so he could have a conversation with the guys. And Raj gets mad at Sheldon and says, "I swear to cow," because they think that cows are gods in India. Raj has an interview with a professor at the university to join his project. He offers Raj alcohol right away. Raj says it's too early for that, and then his female assistant comes in, and Raj, of course, starts drinking because he can't talk unless he has alcohol to women. Then he asks her if she'd like to hear more about it in his hot tub. And of course, that doesn't get him the job. Sheldon gives Raj an opportunity to work for him. Sheldon says that he has to interview for the job, and then Sheldon says bazinga. His random bazingas are hilarious. Penny and Leonard are about to start making out while laying on Sheldon's spot when Howard shows up as he's bored without Raj, because Raj he did everything with. And then Howard also comes over in the morning and gives Leonard props on the climax during sex. Or was it Penny? Or both of them, I don't remember, that he heard. They have him leave, but then they ask him to come back, and he was really standing right outside the door. Raj and Sheldon are arguing, and Raj quits working for Sheldon. And then Sheldon goes to Raj's place and says he was right. Rehires him because they were arguing about an equation that Sheldon had on the board, and Raj was actually right. And rehires him and tells him that he has to drive him home since he walked over. And then the episode ends with Eye of the Tiger sound playing and them leaving Raj's place. So, I mean, it was okay. It was decent. Funny moments between Sheldon, obviously, I'm hiring you to work for me, not with me, sort of thing. Leonard and Penny, enjoying the fact that it's peace and quiet without Sheldon around because he's so occupied with Raj. So I'm going to give the episode an 8.3 out of 10. The character of the episode, I'm going to give this one to Raj because he obviously is a good character, and this had some funny Raj moments in it. And the new ranking is going to be the Penny hotness meter. That's one of the reasons why I started watching the show, because Penny is just so wow most of the time. I'm going to give Penny a 10 out of 10 in this particular episode just because I really enjoyed Penny, and I figured I'd do this to add something more to these reviews. So you've heard what I have to say. Now it's your turn. And don't be offended that I'm rating somebody based on their hotness. It's one reason why I started watching the show. So that's what kept me interested in The Big Bang Theory, is the blonde chick. So anyway, you've heard what I have to say. Now, of course, it's your turn. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory, or perhaps you're a fan of Young Sheldon, or you like The Walking Dead, Dexter, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, Lost, or UFC fight reactions, or Chicago Bulls or Chicago Cubs news, or if you just want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you smash that like button. It doesn't take much at all, and it really helps get the channel out there. Don't forget to share the video with anybody that you know, or if you want to share it with any of your social media platforms. Sound off in the comment section what your thoughts are. What would you rate the episode? What'd you like? What you didn't like? Who would be your character of the episode if you had to choose? And if you want to rate Penny's how great Penny is in this episode, you can do that as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you are watching the video. Join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And JDev will return.